Yep, just another day in Auckland. Hey, what's up? Hey guys, back again for episode 2. Thought I would touch on how to get to Pitcairn Island in this episode, so if you're interested, hang around and I'll explain a bit more. Woo. Oh, well, what a week. Been pretty busy at work recently. For those who don't know, I'm a greenkeeper by trade, and we're building a new golf course to play, so that's keeping us really busy, lots of overtime, and I'm putting in the hours to pay for this trip. So, alright, so getting to Pitcairn Island, it's never easy, and I actually almost had to cancel my trip this week, so I got an email saying that the ship had been delayed until the middle of March, so that would leave me only about 4 weeks on the island. So I was a couple of minutes away from cancelling my trip, but luckily I went back, looked at the time frame and what the ship was doing, and managed to sort out a route back to New Zealand via Mangareva and Tahiti. So that would it's going to give me 8 weeks on the island, which is quite exciting. And I also get to come back via Tahiti, which is really cool. So I get to show you guys what it's like doing that trip. So yeah, excited about that. Like I said, getting to Pitcairn, it can be a bit complicated sometimes, but yeah, there are a few options that you can take. Obviously, there is no airport there. The island is just too small, and the nearest airport is at least a 2-day boat ride away. So yeah, you've got a few options. First one is if you've got a yacht yourself, you can sail there. The island plays host to quite a few of them that are sailing by, either going to Easter Island or coming the other way through to Tahiti in French Polynesia. Yeah, and they're always welcoming to yachts passing by. The second option is find a cruise ship that's going there. So quite a few cruise ships go past that route, and they stop in there, give their passengers a chance to have a look at the island and explore a bit. You do get to go on the island if the conditions allow, but they do have to be quite flat, and the chances of that happening is quite slim. But yeah, so if the conditions are deemed unsafe, then the islanders will come out on the longboats, and you can meet the islanders on the ship, and they normally bring their curios out to sell and things like that. So you get to look at the island and meet the islanders, but it's obviously not the most reliable way of getting on the island. Option 3 is the most common way to get to Pitcairn Island. It's the way that I went last time. I made a video about it. I'll put a link in somewhere around here if I can figure out how to do it. But yeah, if you haven't seen that video, it's called Trip to Pitcairn Island. It's also on my channel, so go have a look. It documents how to get there, the way that we went, and that was through Tahiti. So you make your way to Tahiti from Auckland. It's a 5-hour flight, and then you spend 1 to 2 days in Tahiti, and then you get on another flight to Mangareva, which is as far east in French Polynesia as you can get. The airport in Mangareva is pretty crazy. It's just a long, thin strip of what looks like sand. I was lucky enough to go up into the cockpit of the plane and film the landing. One of the coolest things I've done so far, I think, was sitting in that seat and watching us come down. The views out of that area is amazing, and pretty scary seeing us just line up this tiny runway. So yeah, you land, you get off and go into this building. It's the only building on the island there, and you get in a ferry, and it's another half an hour to the main island of Mangareva, which is where you meet the ship. The current ship that is running, it's just got the new contract, is the Bravo Supporter. It was a research vessel being change into a container ship, and we'll be carrying the containers for Pitcairn and all the supplies. Yeah, so you get on that ship, and that is you then sit in for about a 30-hour ride. So you leave at night, you have the whole next day, and then another night, and then in the morning you'll arrive at Pitcairn Island, and the locals will come out on the longboats and get you on the longboats and take you ashore, as there's no harbour or area that any sort of ship can dock in. The last option is the one that I'm doing, that's leaving from New Zealand, and you just go direct to Pitcairn Island. So that's a 12-day journey. Unfortunately, at the moment, it's only available to family members or their relatives. I hope they do consider opening it up to tourists, because there is it's just another option, and people may be into the 12-day boat ride. I know I'm feeling a little nervous about it, but some people might like that. And it is a slightly cheaper option, as you don't have to pay for the flights, which can be quite expensive at times. Yeah, so that's pretty much your options of getting to Pitcairn Island. It's never easy. There can always be complications, and you need to be pretty flexible around these things. So if you want to make it happen, all of these options are available on the Pitcairn tourism site. I'll link it down below, but I can't remember it off my head right now. Yeah, they'll have all the options there, and you can email, and the people to deal with are really friendly, and they will get your trip sorted for you. So anyway, till next time, I will carry on getting ready for my trip, and yeah, I'll see you in episode 3. Cheers.